the snitching game. That's what going on. Because everybody confused, right? They don't know what it takes to actually be an artist in the industry, right? They don't know what they make you do. It's requirements, right? It is requirements to become an artist with a label. That's what going on. It's like once you become an artist, you got certain things that you must do, right? I ain't talking about the stuff that y'all see, like the rap, like the music, right? It's things besides the music that everybody got to do, right? I'm gonna keep it real, right? So everybody run around saying Young Thug a snitch, right? But listen, if you get 15 years probation, you know you already snitched, right? Because like that deal doesn't exist, right? Especially for somebody like Thug. Stop playing on me, all right? But we're gonna break it all the way down because I don't think people really paying attention to what's really going on. Y'all paying attention to the hype, right? Y'all paying attention to YSL going back on each other, right? That's all y'all see, but y'all don't see the cause behind the snitching, right? Y'all don't know what makes a person snitch, right? Because like I'm gonna tell you this. You think Young Thug wanted to snitch? Why his fan Lucci ain't snitch? Why Lucci didn't snitch but Thug did? Because Lucci was in a different kind of deal than Thug in, right? Thug made them people millions, right? And they come to you and they tell you, look, the money can't stop. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? A lot of people don't know this, right? But we're gonna break down the YSL case. We're gonna break it down from beginning to the end so y'all can see what's really going on because I think a lot of people not really paying attention, right? Everybody run around acting like they're paying attention, but nobody is really paying attention because if they was, then you already know that Thug snitched from the jump, right? And that's why he tried to put it on Gunna. Now listen, Gunna snitched, but Gunna snitched in the open. Right, Gunna came out and said, "Look, I'm a snitch." Right, I was gonna go, "I'm a snitch, and I want the world to know I'm a snitch," because he didn't care. All Gunna cared about was getting out. Right, but for Thug, it wasn't that simple. Right, Thug can just get out. Right, he snitched the day they locked him up. Right, listen, the day they put him in them cuffs, he snitched. You know why? He had to. He had to. He had to snitch. There's nothing else that he can do but snitch in that type of situation, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all why, right? Because the industry is made to keep you down, right? And even if Thug didn't snitch, they're gonna put a smear campaign on him to make you think that he snitched. They're gonna use AI voice, right? They're gonna use AI voice and they're gonna put out a whole lot of tapes to make you think he snitched, even if he didn't snitch. But the problem is he did snitch. Everybody snitched the moment they signed their life away, right? See what Thug and them did wrong. The first mistake wasn't snitching. The first mistake was signing your fucking life away, gang. Right? The first mistake was taking that poison money, gang. And I'm not saying money is bad, right? I'm not saying money is bad. Money is good. We love money, right? Everybody love money because you got to get it. The love of money not bad, right? The love of money not bad, right? They say the love of money is the root of all evil, right? But you got to be an evil person already, right? Because we know love and hate the same. We know love and hate the same. We know there's no difference between if I love you, if I hate you, because if I love you, I do anything to protect you, and if I hate you, I do anything to kill you, right? And that's kind of like what's really going on because love and hate the same, and snitching and not snitching is the same the moment you sign a deal with them people, right? Because they gonna run a smear campaign on you and make you snitch even if you didn't snitch, right? Everybody should know Thug was gonna snitch when they see him in a dress. Stop playing with me. They put you in a dress, right? Cause listen, y'all gotta remember who Thug was first. When Thug first started rapping and shit like that, Thug was gangster. He did gangster rap. What's going on? He did gangster music. He didn't do that gay rap, right? But then as soon as he got that situation, he started doing gay rap, right? And a lot of people don't understand that gay rap is kind of like the rap that Young Thug do. Young Thug been doing gay rap and poisoning the mind of the community since he came out, right? Because the music industry itself is poison. Like they poison you. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? Back in slave time, they had something called a house nigga, right? And then what they did to these house niggas, they took these house niggas and they put them on clothes that said the slave master name, and they drug them around in front of the other slaves, and they made the other slaves listen to him and made them think that they was famous, right? They doing the same thing today with these fake ass rappers, and Young Thug was one of them, right? Because y'all don't even understand what's really going on. It's assimilation, and it's all about control. Them niggas that sold they soul. That's what I'm mama. And you really can't even sell a soul, but you let somebody take control of your voice, right? And your voice supposed to be yours, right? But Thug ain't had his voice in a long time. So when Thug snitched, it wasn't Thug snitching, right? And you know Thug a snitch. Thug gonna snitch anyway. All these niggas gonna snitch. Cause listen, once you leave the streets, you no longer the streets. These niggas get money and they run around try to sign the streets and let the streets look up to them. But no man should look up to another man, right? So I don't give no fuck about Young Thug, right? I don't give no fuck about Young Thug because Young Thug is nothing but a snitch and been a snitch and gonna die a snitch, right? But everybody don't understand that, right? Because it's not Young Thug snitching. It's not Young Thug snitching, right? You snitch the moment you take that situation, right? Let me tell y'all what they do in the record deals to how them papers look. Because everybody want to be rappers and everybody want to be artists, but y'all don't know how that paper look, right? That paper tell you two things, right? It tell you one thing, it say, look, we're going to give you this money, but you can't use this money to build a brand, to build anything outside of us. So they take your likeness, right? They take anything that's like you. Listen, your likeness, how the fuck a motherfucker going to take your likeness, right? Anything that look like you, act like you, sound like you, move like you, we own it. We own it, right? I saw your mama, so this is the shit. All these young niggas want to get in the music industry, but they don't understand what the music industry is. It's a setup. It's a setup. Because they're going to give these niggas $1 million, but every dollar is only 16 cents, right? But they got none of the real money, because the real money is the percentages. Ask Thug how much percentage he got in this music. I bet you he say 0. They don't give you no percentage in your music, gang. So Thug ain't even got no percentage in his music, right? He don't own his music. So he don't own his voice, right? So if you go to the label, you don't own your voice. So that wasn't Thug snitching. Yeah, that wasn't Thug snitching. Because Thug don't own his voice to snitch. Stop playing on me. Listen, so I was looking at Woody, right? And I'm like, damn, Woody snitched, but Woody owned his voice. So when Woody snitched, he retracted the statement. But Thug can't retract that statement because he don't own his voice, gang. And that's the problem with the industry, right? Because the industry take control of your voice. Listen, these niggas sign a piece of paper, right, to give away their voice, to give away their likeness for money. And every dollar worth 16 cents. You should have seen Thug when he came out of jail. That nigga came out of jail looking gay as shit, right? And then he put that little bitty money on the table, got to licking it with his fingers like they had like 30 grand. Come on, gang, you had like 30 grand acting like licking it and shit. Who the fuck got to lick 30 grand? Stop playing with me, you fag and drag ass nigga. Look, he's licking 30 grand. Licking 30 grand. Who gonna lick 30 grand? That's all they gave him. But you see, the moment he got out, he had to do two things, right? He had to work for a lawyer and promote a lawyer that helped you snitch. Come on, gang, stop playing on me. You getting out of jail for snitching. 15 years probation. Thug going back to jail. Because he violated his probation the moment he got online and talking shit. He ain't even allowed to talk shit. Because your voice don't belong to you. That's why I'm telling these young niggas, y'all don't want these record deals. You don't want them. You think you want them, right? The moment you get these record deals, the only thing that's gonna happen is you become another nigga bitch, right? When they give you money, they gotta fuck you first. That's why the first thing they did with Thug was put him in a dress. Stop playing with me, y'all. Y'all should have been going crazy when he was in a dress, right? But everybody going crazy now because he's snitching. Thug been a snitch. Stop playing with me. Thug been a snitch, right? Thug been a snitch. Yeah, he the first lady of YSL. That's what I got on mama. Listen, the industry, they take control of your voice and then they run a smear campaign on you. There's no doubt who released the tapes. How did the tapes get out? I guarantee you they came out from Thug label because they need his name to go in the viral. They need his name to go viral, right? They need him in the comments, in the likes, and in the views, right? Because when you're in the likes and the views, they record sales go up, right? Niggas get to download that music to listen, right? And that's what they need, right? That's what they need, right? So I'm telling all you young niggas out there right now, man, y'all gotta do other things to try to get a record deal with them, because the moment you get a record deal with them, you sell yourself, right? And then you sell yourself short, right? And then they're gonna do a smear campaign on you. Just look at what's going on with YSL, gang. Yeah, come on, chat. Y'all know what's going on with YSL is not it's not an accident. It ain't nothing that just happened, right? It ain't nothing that happened because it happened. It happened because Thug signed that paper, right? Listen, I'm telling y'all niggas, the moment a nigga signed that paper, he no longer in the streets. Stop playing. He no longer in the streets, gang. He worked for them people. He worked for the feds, right? The moment they signed the paper, they worked for the feds, gang. Because the same people that giving them the deal is the feds. Stop playing. They taking the fed money. So them niggas been snitching, right? Listen, They do this. They give you everything, and everything they give you is just for you to listen to them, right? They give you everything that's already yours, right? Listen, I don't even pay a light bill, right? Because lights is mine. The lights come from the sun. So when they send me a light bill, I don't pay it. I say they cut it off, I climb the pole and cut it back on. That's what going on, mama. Because nobody supposed to pay no bills. Because once you work for them, you are them. Remember I said this. The first thing they did with Thug is put him in a dress, right? Then y'all seen Woody, right? Let's talk about Woody, right? Y'all seen Woody. Woody is a famous snitch, the biggest snitch, right? But he retracted his snitch statements only because he could. He could. Why? He didn't have no agreement with them people, right? He didn't have no deal with them people. Thug had a deal with them people, gang, and that deal suggests and say that you gotta snitch. You gotta snitch, right? Man, Thug been a snitch in a female. He been a female in a dress. Once a nigga wore a dress, you already know what's up. You already know what, once he wore a dress, why everybody went around complaining he was not part of the streets. But there what street people do. Street people go hang with them because they still look like the streets, right? They look like the streets, they talk like the streets, but they don't be the streets, right? Listen, you can look like something and don't be that. Listen, I see it all day long. You see Thug, he look like a woman and a man. Which one is he? I don't know, he, she. Thug gotta be a he, she gang. Well, he, she, and a snitch at the same time. Listen, and then everybody went around pointing fingers. Oh, you the snitch, you the snitch, you the snitch, y'all all the snitch. Stop playing on me. And then half of them run around having sex with transgenders. They doing all kind of weird shit over there at YSL. All kind of weird shit, they slimed out. Stop playing on me. Listen, I just want to keep it real, right? And I want to just break it down all the way to the lowest compound, right? So people can understand what's really going on. Because I don't think people really pay attention, right? It's called a smear campaign. It's a smear campaign. I'm not saying Thug didn't snitch, but I'm saying it came out as a smear campaign, right? Because they already told him you can't rap about this gangster shit no more, right? You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't go to Atlanta. If Thug go to Atlanta, he going to jail. Stop playing on me. They done already took you away from the hood. Now they're going to destroy you in the hood, right? They're going to destroy you to your people now, right? He should have stayed in jail, right? Because now he out of jail, but street credit gone. And Young Thug was a real gangster before this shit started. When when Baby and them first found this nigga, he was a gangster. Baby fucked him up. You gotta blame Baby. Baby did the same thing to Young Boy. Everybody don't know that Young Boy still running around with Baby right now today. Baby, the industry, right? And the industry job is to fuck you first. I was like, oh mama, the industry job is to fuck you first, right? Let me tell y'all what that means, right? I'm gonna give you this money. You cannot start a business or a company or nothing with your name on it, right? That means you can't even use your brand, right? I'm gonna take your music. You can't even get 1% of this music. You can't own your masters. You can't do shit. We own your voice, right? So if Thug don't even own his voice, why y'all getting mad when he uses his voice to snitch, right? That lets you know something. He ain't in control of his voice. He gotta do what they tell him to do, right? Because he sold his voice. So listen, nigga can sell everything in the world. Why would a nigga sell their voice? Why would a nigga sell their voice? Listen, you sold your voice, you sold your likeness, gang. That means your son can't even use your name without getting sued. Yeah, if your son try to use your name, he gonna get sued. Okay, listen, the industry fucked up. Y'all niggas don't want to get in it, right? Listen, you don't want to get in the industry because all the industry gonna do is turn you into a Young Thug, right? The moment they give you some money, you become they bitch. And a lot of people don't know this, man. A lot of people don't know what really go on in the industry. I'm half Illuminati and half street gang, right? And I just want to keep it real, bro. Like, I ain't the type of person that's gonna sit on here and just cap for the camera, right? I ain't finna cap because I'm on here. Listen, soon as that shit happened, soon as Thug got 15 years, I told y'all he snitched, right? I know how the federal government worked, and that wasn't even the federal government. If that was a real RICO, the federal government would have picked it up. They didn't pick it up. The federal government ain't picked it up. Listen, when the last time you seen a RICO, the feds don't pick up? Why the feds ain't pick it up? Because the state had it under control. The state had it under control. Because the moment they got Thug in that house, he told them everything they needed to know. Listen, it's crazy. When Thug get 15 years and he the head of the case, and another nigga on the case get 85. What did he get, 85 years? What did he get, 85? Put it in the comments what he got. He got like 85 years, bro. Right? He got like 85 years. So how can you get 85 years and the head of the case get probation? Right? But when Thug got out, everybody was running around showing Thug love, but you can tell when a person did something because they get to try. Everything you see is a mirror of you, a reflection of you. The first thing he did was win at who? Who he go at? Gunna. The first thing he went is win at Gunna, right? But Gunna, what Gunna say? Gunna say they tricked me. They tricked me. At least Gunna got tricked to snitch. Thug ain't get tricked to snitch. He offered the information. Stop playing on me. He offered the information. Right? And that's what the part y'all gotta understand, right? Now, looking at Gunna, right? And Gunna was a different type of situation, right? Because they came to Gunna with a plea agreement. And the only thing about a plea agreement, niggas don't read the whole plea agreement. And I can tell you that. I'd have been in jail before, and I ain't read my whole plea agreement. Only thing I read was my time. All I cared about was how much time I was getting. I didn't read the plea agreement. My lawyer supposed to read it. My lawyer supposed to tell me what it say. So I guarantee you, the day he heard all that shit was the day that he heard it, but he already signed the plea agreement, and who gonna retract their statement? And the statement was, I'm guilty. Right? Gunna didn't do nothing wrong. Gunna the only person on that case that didn't do nothing wrong. Gunna the only person that accepted responsibility for what he did. That's the only person. He did it out in public where everybody can see. That's not a snitch. What Young Thug did was a snitch. Right? Because now Young Thug information is getting put out there that he don't want to come out. Gunna ain't give a fuck if it came out. He just want to get out of jail. I call that a real nigga. Right? I call that a real nigga because like the streets ain't supposed to be loyal no way. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The streets is not meant to be loyal, gang. Right? You in the streets to come up and to think about you. And ain't nobody loyal. I'll tell you this right now. If you with 10 niggas right now, 9 of them gonna snitch. That's fact. If you with 10 niggas right now, 9 of them gon' snitch, gang. They can't help it. Because everybody think about theyself. But they go snitch and hide the fact that they snitch. Like Young Thug try to hide the fact that he snitched. But guess what? Guess what? Everything done in the dark gotta come to the light. Right? And when I was running around telling y'all he was snitching, everybody thought I was crazy. Listen, gang. The moment you get 15 years probation, you a snitch. Because 15 years probation is a snitch deal. That's one of them deals where like this. It's a fake deal. I'm going to give you 15 years probation. I'll see you back in jail for 15 years in about a year or two. Because who the fuck follow probation? Listen, Thug can't do what the people say. He be back doing meth and lean and dropping dirty in about 2 months. Right? Especially now, he's stressed out. He's Thug stressed out. I know for a fact he ran around the house popping mollies. Yeah, they need to drop him right now. Drop him now. And the problem about snitching is you can't snitch twice. You can snitch on the case and get the probation, but then when they catch you for violating probation, you can't snitch again. You got to go to jail, right? He took 15 years on layaway. Swear to God on mama. Thug took 15 years in jail on layaway. And now what he gonna do? He can't go around saying that ain't him on his tape. What he gonna say, that's AI? That's AI. Okay, that's AI then. But again, niggas like Woody go in there and snitch, and then when it's time to get on the stand, he can retract his statement and laugh and play with the prosecutor. You know why? He ain't signed on that paper. He didn't put on his paper and sell away his likeness and shit like that there. Thug gave away his likeness, gang. He gave away his likeness. He gave away anything that sound like him, looked like him. So Thug was already snitching, gang, because the moment you sign them papers, you gotta snitch. It's no longer about you. You become them. Right? That's what the first thing they did was put him in a dress. I'm going to keep saying it. Thug ain't want to wear that dress, gang. The first thing they did was put him in a dress and went up in his booty. Because they give you money, they got to you first. That's what I'm on. When they give you money, they got to you first. Right? The industry itself is backdoor. Anybody that sign a deal is a snitch. It's simple. It's simple. Anybody that signed that paper is a snitch. Right? And they gon' snitch. Because they not really street niggas. The moment you sign that deal, you no longer a street nigga. I keep on saying it. Right? The moment you sign it, how you gonna be street? I just want y'all to know. How you gonna be street when you sign a deal with the police? Right? Because the same person that run the label, them the same motherfuckers that's the judges, the same motherfuckers that's the police, right? It's like you signed with the police force for money the moment you did it. And then they're gonna make sure you record it. Listen, when you with a label, they only gonna take certain type of music. And the type of music they told him he couldn't make was the only type of music that they will take. So they basically told him, nigga, we retired you. Stop playing with me, because he can turn in any album he wants. They're not gonna accept it if he's not talking about murder and killing and drugs. And they told him he can't talk about that. They retired him. They retired Thug. And then they made sure they put a nail in the coffin when they released the tape of him snitching. Yeah, the same people released the tape, gang. The same people. The same people that gave him the money. The same people that gave him the deal. It's the same people that released the tape. It's called a smear campaign. And they're gonna make sure they smear him, right? So nobody gonna trust him no more, and you should never trust him the moment he signed that deal, because the moment he signed that deal, he was a snitch. Stop playing on me. Look at Dirt. Look at Dirt. He said, what's the point of going to trial when your homie told? Right? But listen, y'all gonna see a lot of shit break out in that Dirt trial too. But we ain't gonna talk about Dirt. We on Young Thug. We on YSL. Why he tell then? YSL, why he tell? Why he tell then? You tattletale. Tattletale, tattletale, tattletale. Yeah, when you get hit in your tail, you gotta tell. They go together. They gotta go together. You get hit in your tail, you gotta tell. Listen, man. Listen, I just want y'all to know, if you young and you try to get in the music industry, right? If you try to do that, own your masters. Own your likeness. Because if you don't own them certain things, they gonna take control of you. And they gonna turn you to a snitch. Right? You can't trust these niggas, man. You can't trust them the moment they sign that paper. Because the moment they signed the paper, they told themselves they couldn't do it alone. I can't do it. I need some help. I can't do it. I need some help, master. Master, come help me. But how you going to accept help from people that don't want to help you in the first place? They don't want to help you, gang. They don't want to help you. They want to destroy you. Right? They want to destroy anything that we build. Right? Listen, if they can't destroy it, they're going to control it. And when they control it, they're going to change the vibration, right? And they told Thug he cannot get back in that vibration no more. They told him, listen, if you rap about murder, we're going to kill you. You're going back to jail. If you rap about drugs, you're going back to jail. If you go to Atlanta, you're going back to jail. Man, come on, that man should have stayed in his cell. Stop playing on me. I would have stayed in my cell, gang, because his life is over, right? That's why he got out counting that little weak-ass $30,000. Come on, gang. You supposed to be, I thought he was going to be on that bed counting some real money. You don't need to lick your fingers to pull apart them small ass hundreds. Them motherfuckers ain't stuck together. Stop playing on me. Listen, and then the lawyer got famous. The lawyer got super famous. Put on a Spider t-shirt and everything. And Thug don't own Spider. Yeah, Thug don't even own Spider. Thug don't own nothing. Listen, he think he own his house, but nobody in America can own a house, gang, because he can't make no money. So as soon as he miss that one payment, y'all gonna see Thug gonna be homeless, because Thug never owned a house. Nobody in America can own a house. Listen, you can't own a house because the moment you stop paying taxes, they're gonna take the house. The only way Thug gonna own a house is if he die and bury yourself in it. And by then, what's the point of owning a house if you're already dead? Listen, man, everybody running around selling their soul, right? And I just gotta keep it real, bro, because like, it's a shame. Because guess who's looking up to that? The YNs. So now the YNs is looking up to people like that because they run around with these big ass rolls of fake money. And I say it's fake money because every dollar ain't worth nothing but 16 cents. So niggas run around bragging about $1 million, and the rich do business in percentages. Listen, if you want to sign a record deal, tell them motherfuckers to give you a percentage of your music. And that's how you sign a record deal. I need 1%. Because if I don't get no percent, you're giving me fake money. You're giving me fluff. You're giving me fluff. Because every dollar only 16 cents. And they know that, gang. That's why I deal with money that way. That's why when I deal with money, I know it's dollars and 16 cents. So I understand the real value of money. right? But they don't understand the real value of money. Ask Thug what's the real value of money. If he knew that, he has a percentage. He don't own none of his publishing. He can't get a publishing check. He can't get it. He can't get a publishing check. He can't even put his name on YouTube, make a YouTube account. They're gonna take that too. Stop playing with me. Thug can't use his name or his face. Only to snitch on the case. No, for real though. They do anything. They do anything. They do anything. Listen. It's a shame. It's a shame what you do for the money, right? For the fake money at that, right? Because they give you the money, right? And then you think you gotta live this expensive ass lifestyle. So they're gonna give you $1 million, you gonna get a big ass house with all these big ass bills, and then guess what? You gonna go broke, trying to keep up with the Joneses. The wealthy don't move like that. The wealthy move in percentages, man. Who was advising Thug? Listen, you need to find Thug advisor. Because Thug advisor been advising wrong. The moment he did a contract and he didn't get no percentages. Stop playing on me. They don't get percentages. They don't. That's why you can't sign them type of deals, because you'll never get to own your shit. And if you can't own your shit, it's not your shit. And if it's not your shit, why you run around rapping other people's shit then? You run around rapping other people's shit. Because the moment you write it, it belongs to them. Man, that gotta be a weird feeling, gang. And it can't be me. Can't be me. Can't be me. And that's why I'm trying to teach all these young YNs to come over to Worldwide Hustle, so we can teach you how to get some real money, how to own your masters. Because it's the music industry, gang. It's worse than the streets. Listen, everybody think like the streets is like bad, but if you can survive the streets, you can survive anywhere, because let me tell you this, let me tell y'all know this, the music industry, that's where the real mob at. That's where the real gangsters at, right? Listen, yesterday everybody thought Thug wasn't a snitch. Today, everybody woke up knowing he was a snitch, but who released the tape? Who released the tape? Listen, that was making me so upset, like, how are they getting police tapes from rooms that should be silent? Nobody should even have these type of tapes. The police gotta release them. Ain't no bloggers getting the game. Y'all talking about Vlad, y'all talking about all these bloggers. Bloggers is not releasing these tapes. They can't. They can't get their hands on it. Listen, there's so many tapes coming out with niggas snitching in the room. Y'all gotta realize that the same people that's interviewing you in the room is releasing the tape. That's what I gotta realize. And niggas don't even see that part. They are not your friend, they're your enemy. They're your enemy. But you give a nigga some money, they do anything for you. You give a nigga some money, once you give them some money, they gonna do anything for you. It don't matter what you do. All you gotta do is give them some money, right? They gave Thug some money, they can do anything to Thug. Thug didn't even care, he wore a dress. Stop playing with me, he wore a dress. So if you gonna wear a dress, the moment they give you some money, then you already gay. That's what I got, mom. You already the person that the cup right here. Yeah, Thug need this cup. Because this cup right here keep you balanced, right? I don't want around working for money. I don't work for no money, gang, because what I'm working for money for? Like, what I'm doing it for, right? Because, okay, I understand what it really is. So I ain't finna work for no money, gang, right? So somebody need to tell Young Thug to open his booty again, because they going in some more. They going in some more. They said you can't rap none of that gangster shit, and they made sure he couldn't rap none of that gangster shit no more, because what snitch can rap some gangster shit? Name one snitch that allowed to rap some gangster shit in the trenches. We don't go for that. Once you snitch, you can no longer rap no gangster shit, right? And everybody know this, right? But my thing is this. Here go my thing. I love Woody. I call Woody on the phone, like, Woody, what's going on, bro? Like, why you doing this to Young Thug? And Woody taking up for Young Thug. Woody love Thug, right? That's Woody business, right? But I can't love nobody that signed a record deal. I just can't. Once you sign a record deal, you automatically a snitch, right? Once you put on the dress, you automatically a bitch, right? It's only a few things that he can do now. right? Well, I don't know what kind of job Thug gonna get. Thug be homeless in a year. He be homeless because like he sold his name. He can't use his name. He don't own Spider. I don't give a fuck what he say. He don't own nothing. Then he tried to own something. They took him to jail. The moment you're trying to own something, they take you to jail. Stop playing me. Once they let him out of jail, you already knew, right? What the chat think about that? Do the chat think like, oh, Thug is a good person for what he did? Everybody still love Thug. They love Wise Tail. Y'all love Wise Tail? I don't know if I love Wise Tail no more. Wise Tail tell too much. Everybody run around telling. What y'all think about Wise Tail? Because Wise Tail run around snitching. I thought the Wise Tail was coming from me. Oh, man. He got 15 years on layaway. Thug got 15 years on layaway, gang. And it's crazy. I thought layaway was over. I ain't know you can get shit on layaway no more. Right? Because y'all don't understand. That tape was released by the same people that let him go. It's the only way it could happen. How else could it come out? Y'all blame Vlad. Y'all blame all these bloggers. But how the bloggers get them? Who let out these tapes? How the tape get out? I don't know, gang. This is like one of them situations where you gotta look at it for real. And no, I'm gonna give you some game right now, right? If you're watching this, right, and you trying to get on your feet, right, and you do music, don't do that. Before you do that, do this. Go to Sound Exchange, right? Make an account of Sound Exchange, right? Go to BMI. Set up your publishing, right? Go to what are you talking about?
That shit cost.
How it costs? You gotta go to trademark and trademark your name.
That shit cost.
Yeah, you have to go to trademark and trademark your name. This is how you protect yourself.
You gotta join the brand first.
I gotta tell them, because listen, Thug running around snitching. Thug snitching because they making them snitch. I thought, I don't want these young niggas snitching, Karma.
What that gotta do with the young niggas snitching?
They gonna snitch, they gonna follow Young Thug. Wise Tail. You know Wise Tail. Everybody want to join Wise Tail, and then listen. But the crazy part, Gunna ain't a snitch, because Gunna, like Coleman told me, Gunna snitched out in public.
Yeah, Gunna went out there, took his bill. He took his bill.
Yeah. So you can't be a snitch when you snitch in public. But let me tell you this, right? So if you're young and you're watching this, you try to get in the music business, right? You try to get in the industry. This is how you protect yourself, and they can't own what you already protected. Right? So go to Sound Exchange. Set up a Sound Exchange account. Right? Do that first. Right? Create you an EIN on the IRS website. Right? Trademark your name. Right? Go to BMI. Set up your publishing. Right? Right? Go set up your distro account. Whether it's with, no matter any one distro account, set it up. But put all your stuff under you. And then go do business. Because you do business to business, not person to business. You don't want to never do business person to business, because then they own you. You don't want them to own you, because look, if they own that business, you can keep on creating other businesses and keep on giving them businesses. Never give them you. Never give them you, right? You create things to give them. And that's how you work the industry, gang. I swear to God on my mama. You don't work, and you don't go walk to the business, my name Lawrence Bold, and let me get a record deal. Nah, you don't do business like that. That's why you got to understand that when you go to federal jail, it's a United States of America versus your name. They turn your name to a business at that point. Anytime you go to jail, they only can take a business. Only a business. You have to be a business. So they turn you to a business just to lock you up. A lot of people don't know. So you have to go and turn yourself to a business first. And do business with a business as a business, not as a person. You never do business as a person, gang. I swear to God, my mama. That's what y'all people don't know. Y'all don't know. So you in the business world, you gotta do business. So listen, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again because y'all probably didn't get it. Go set up a Sound Exchange account. Set it up right now. Go create you an EIN. Make it right now. Go trademark your name. Therefore, they can never own it no matter how much money they give you. You trademark it, you own it. You own it. All you got to do is follow simple rules first. And then you can take money from whoever you want to take money from. But you got to follow these rules. You have to follow these simple rules. Right? Never do business, never do business person to business. Always do business, business to business. Always set up your business. Right? Trademark the name, they can't own it. Create an EIN. Right? This is stuff you gotta do, gang. Right? This is stuff you gotta do. Right? And if you don't do these things, fuck you. Deserve to get fucked then. You deserve it. Everybody run around deserving it. Because they're not taking care of business. Right? But then y'all, these people y'all look up to. Y'all look up to people like Wise Tail, and he ain't took care of no business. He ain't took care of no business. He went over there and gave them the name. Here they own Young Thug. Because he didn't have it copyrighted first. He didn't have it trademarked first. Right? So when he put that what this is? They wouldn't have trademarked it. Yeah, they wouldn't have set up the publishing account. Yeah, they wouldn't set up the Sound Exchange account. Yeah, I swear to God, my mama. They set everything up that you was supposed to set up from the beginning. Before you was able to do business, you have to turn yourself to a business. Right? But everybody transactional. You run around looking at transaction, niggas. Once you take one transaction, you're looking for the next transaction, and forever your life, you're going to be a transaction ass nigga, and you can't be a wealth like that. So Thug and them might be rich, but they'll never be a wealth, because to be a wealth, you got to own something, and they don't own the shit that's just making them all the money. They don't own no percentage in it. He can own just 1% of the Thug brand, and he be good. That nigga owns 0% of that brand. That's how much he owns. He owns 0%. Young Thug owns 0% of Young Thug. I swear to God on my mama. That a lot of people don't know. That a lot of people don't know. Y'all already know what's going on in Antarctica. Antarctica is one of them things that where you gotta really pay attention, because the government had already said we can't go there, and they can't agree on nothing in the world, but they agree that nobody can go to Antarctica. Because all the gold come from over there. All the natural resources that you think that's over here come from over there. Right? A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people like what's going on, like how you get out. You get out there, you can leave this firmament. You get out. The firmament not up. Every time y'all see a plane or see a rocket take off and go like this and it turn and go towards Antarctica, the way out is towards Antarctica. The way out, not up. A lot of people don't know. They block you so you be stuck here. They don't want you to leave the simulation. So they give you a record deal, turn you to Young Thug, and they make you make a label called Wise Tail. Right? You got to make a label called Wise Tail. Right? I want everybody to know, right? I love everybody on here because love is a real thing, but people don't believe in love. Love is tit for tat, right? The labels, they act like they love you, but they don't love you, gang. Don't nobody love you because they give you some money. They love you when they give you the game. They love you when they tell you what to do. Right? That's how you know I'm giving you real love right now. If you're an artist on this motherfucker, go create you a trademark your name. Go get you an EIN, create a Sound Exchange account, and start earning. Start earning. Right? Everybody think that you just only earn from distro. No, an artist should earn 6 different streams of income of one song. Of one song, you should be being paid 6 different times. You're gonna get your mechanical royalties, your publishing, right? Your Sound Exchange account, your streaming account, right? I don't know why all the artists think ain't no money in music, but ain't no money in music if you only collected 1 stream of it. It's 6 different ways to earn money of one song. Somebody should have told Thug that before he put on that dress. Because Thug put on that dress and came just like the rest. Listen, we're going to be live off the channel a lot, gang. So So if y'all want me to go live on the channel a lot, I need to run up the revenue on here. I need y'all to go like, share, subscribe, watch it a million times, go watch everything on the channel. We trying to get monetized over here, right? So once we get monetized over here, I make my own money, and I ain't got to sell my booty. That's what I got, mama. I make another YouTube. Listen, just keep on making, all Thugs should do is make a YouTube account. That's all he should have did, made a YouTube account and put his music out. But the problem is people can't wait for the time, right? Because it takes time to build a brand. So they go with people that already built the brand, and they take money, and they put their brand over there with theirs, and now they'll never create a brand because they took your name. Right? They take your name, you can't create a brand. Tell Thug to go use Young Thug. Tell Thug to go use Young Thug somewhere. Yeah. So you can't even use Wise Tail nowhere. Tell them to go put Wise Tail on a shirt and try to sell it. Tell them to do that. Yeah, as soon as you try to sell it, they're going to take the money. It ain't his money. It ain't his brand. He built it for them. He built it for them. He put in all that work to build a brand for them. They ain't do shit but hand them some free money. Listen, I hand you this fake money and you build a brand for me. So listen, man. Show love to this channel. Everybody in here, y'all stayed in here, I appreciate it. But show love to this channel. Right? We need to go up on this channel. We need 200K subscribers on this one too. Right? So if you're on here, subscribe right now. And smash that like button before I leave, because I ain't leaving without y'all smashing that like button. I just gave y'all too much game. And I gave it to you for free. I ain't like the church. Right? If we was at church, I would have sit around a collection plate after I gave you some game. The church fake too. We ain't gonna again talk about church. The church faker than the label. Because everybody work for the label. The police work for the label. Everybody work for the label. Everybody work for the label. Right? Subscribe to the channel, gang. We got enough subscribers. I need y'all to go, and I really need y'all to go and watch every video. I just put out a video with my main man, my Chemo, PBG Chemo. That shit fire, gang. That's what I'm on. I just put that out on the channel. PBG Chemo killed it. I got some shit on there I got some shit on the channel from Karma. Karma got a new song on there. I got Kane 3K on this channel. I got a song on this channel, and I ain't rap in forever, but I made a song for y'all, and I own it. The labels don't own it. It happened to me one time. Once that shit happened with Nelly, fuck y'all. They sent me to jail, fuck y'all. When I got out, I turned to the snitch. I turned to the snitch. I'm the snitch for the streets, gang. I told them, because I've been there. See, a lot of y'all ain't never been in them rooms. I've been in them rooms, so I'm a snitch for the streets. I got no problem with being a snitch. But I'm choosing how I snitch. Young Thug couldn't choose how he snitched. He had to snitch on his people. I'm snitching to my people. On GDBD Vice Lord. On Crip on Blood. Right? I'm y'all snitch. And I ain't got no problem with that. Right? Because I'd rather snitch to y'all than snitch on y'all. Stop playing on me. I'm the biggest snitch. Ain't no bigger snitch than me. I swear to God on my mama. On Larry David. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Listen, that's why they won't give me none of their money. Because I know if you tell me you're going to give me $3 million, give me each dollar 16 cents, bitch, you owe me some more. There ain't no real $3 million. Everybody running around with fake $3 million. Give me the real $3 million. Give me the real $3 million. If you want to do business with me, give me some real money then. Every dollar only worth 16 cents, gang. On Crip on Blood, I'm a snitch. On GDBD Vice Lord, I'm a snitch. But I'm a different type of snitch. I snitch in my own free will. I snitch to my people. I ain't no Charleston White snitch. I ain't no Charleston White snitch. He a different type of snitch. He's just like them. He went around talking about Young Thug, talking, oh yeah, I'm finna go around and get paid off Young Thug. Boy, you gonna run around collecting $10,000, ain't really $10,000. You gonna run around collecting this fake ass money. I won't move for that fake ass money. That's why I'm gonna turn on my YouTube. That's why I'm gonna collect me some percentages. Yeah, because YouTube pay you in percentages. They pay you real money over on YouTube, gang. So I ain't finna go work for your fake ass money. Keep it. Keep that fake money. The fuck I want with that for? I don't want that shit. That shit ain't worth nothing. What's going on, mama? That shit ain't worth nothing. No, all love, gang. I love y'all. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. I love the streets. I am the streets, right? And people got to understand that I am the streets. I come to wake the streets, and they trying to bake the streets. You heard me? I come to wake the streets, and they trying to bake the streets. I swear to God on my mama. Listen. Once Young Thug signed that deal, he was no longer part of us. We got to understand that, gang. These niggas infiltrating the movement. They infiltrating the movement, gang. Right? It may take a little time to set up your account and make your money, but at least when you make that money, you getting real money because you're getting percentages. For everybody that view you, you get something for it. Thug can serve the whole world, ain't got a penny. Ain't got a penny. A pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. That's what's going on. Thug ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. Come on, gang. Man got 15 years on layaway. And he the wrong type of snitch. Right? But let him try to snitch. He can't be my kind of snitch because to be my kind of snitch, you can't sign that paperwork. You can't sign that paperwork. Tell Thug to go get a pot to piss in. The whole house gonna smell like piss because he ain't got a window to throw it out. Yeah, if he got the pot, he ain't got the window. If he got the window, he ain't got the pot. He got to piss on himself. Stop playing on me. On GDB Vice Lord, on Larry David. Stop playing on me. We raised in the streets. We raised in the streets. Right? Because they think the street nigga dumb. They think we stupid. No, gang, we ain't dumb. We ain't stupid. We just didn't know. Right? And how the fuck you expect me to move when I just don't know? But the moment I find out, it will never happen again. Yeah, I got merch at 607 Unc. Store. You go to 607 Unc. Store, I got merch, 3 eye glasses. I got everything over there. 607 Unc. Store. All you gotta do is go to it. You wanna support me, support me. Alright? But you see, I ain't trying to push nothing on you. Yeah, I got it. But I ain't gotta push it on it. If you love me, go support me then. But listen, when you support me, you know you supporting me. You ain't supporting nobody else. My money don't go to nobody. Yeah, it keep me on her. That's what I got on my mama. I ain't got nobody to pay. Ain't nobody got no percentages. Right? And that's how you do business. I had to wait my turn. And the moment I knew I had to wait my turn, I had no choice but to wait my turn because I understand the world's frequency and vibrations. And if I set the vibration, I can have whatever I want. Right? Because your mind is so powerful, you can invent anything from your mind. Right? Listen, you don't know how strong your mind is. If your mind's strong enough to write them good ass raps and good ass bars, let your mind be strong enough to own it then. Let your mind be strong enough to own it then. Right? There's too many artists not owning their music. There's too many artists not owning their masters. There's too many people not owning shit in the world. You gonna need to own what you can't own, and everybody wanna own what they can't own. Everybody wanna own the car. You can't own that car. Listen, you sell the shit you can't own for the shit you can't own. The car you can't own, you gotta pay taxes on it, all that shit to keep it on the road. But you sold your music, what you did own for that. You can't own the house. But you sold your music, what you can't own for that. You turned away with the only thing you can own for everything that you can't own. Come on, gang. Make it make sense. I got something that I do own 100% of. I own 100% of everything that I create. I own 100% of my thoughts. Everything I put on paper, I own 100% of that. So why would I get it away for something that I can't even own? You gotta make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense. I give away the only thing I own is my creation, what I create. That's all I own. That's the only thing you can own in this world is what you create. That's the only thing you can truly own. But you sell what you truly own for things that you don't own. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Fuck thug. You don't fuck about that. But I need y'all not to follow in them footsteps. The only thing you can own is your creation, gang. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. Because whatever they give you, you cannot own. I want to keep it real, gang. I want to keep it real because, listen, they give me a car, they give me a house, I can't own it. But what I truly own is my creation. That came from the Creator. Don't go around giving away God's shit that He blessed you with. He didn't give it to nobody else. He gave it to you to take care of you while you're on this earth. And everybody can create something. Right? You want money. The money is your creation. You got to develop it, though. But y'all don't let it develop. Y'all don't let it develop. Y'all sell it while still a newborn baby. Y'all selling y'all creation before you learn how to live off your creation. You can live off your creation just the way they live off your creation. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I just don't understand. Right? Maybe I don't understand. Maybe maybe it only makes sense to me. Right? I don't know. I guess I'm crazy then. I guess I gotta be crazy then. Because I'll be damned if I give away something I own for something I can never own. They stole the land from us, gang. We used to own it. They stole it. They stole the land from us. Right? We don't own it no more. They even stole the fruits out the trees. They sell it to us. They stole the fruit off the trees, gang. We don't own the fruit no more. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. You can't own shit but your creation. You can't own your kids. You sign away their birth certificate. You just a parent is just a parent that rents. You can't even own your kids. They take your kids the moment you puss about the pussy. They take everything. So why you gonna give them your creation? What you can create. They already take your kids. Go have a baby right now. They're gonna take that kid. You're gonna make a birth certificate, and you're gonna be a parent that rents that child. So only thing you can own is what you download and create. That's yours. No matter if it bring in $5 or $2 or $3, at least it's yours. GDB Vice Lord on Larry David. Stop playing with me. All right? Remember, if it fly, drive, or float, don't buy, lease. Because you can never own it anyway. You can never own it anyway. It ain't about who own it, it's about who control it. Yeah, you can control a lot of shit on this earth, but you can't own shit. Listen, if it fly, drive, or float, don't buy, lease. That's what I got my mom. You gotta lease that shit. You gotta lease it so you can leave it where it's at whenever you ready to move.
No, just buy it straight cash.
No, you can't buy it because you can't own it.
Buy it straight cash.
You can't.
Live one.
No. Let them motherfucker do it. Listen.
Look. Get hella these.
No, that shit fake.
My life.
No, stop.
Why did you rip my money? Cuz, oh my granny, you owe me some money.
That shit fake. That shit fake. Fake ass money. You don't fuck about that fake ass shit. Listen, fake that.
That's my real money.
Word, cuz. You say word.
That's my real money.
You say, oh, down.
You took my real money.
You took my real money. Oh, well, he took my real money. This is my real money. So I told him for fake money, he want to take some real money. Yeah, I ripped that shit. Put it back together. Put it in the spiritual box. Put that in the spiritual box. I got $20 for you. I got a lot of $20 for you. But I got so many of these motherfuckers. It's fake. It wasn't how much. Tell me how much it's really worth. I give you double that. How much was this 20 really worth? I give you double of it on my son. How much was it worth? No, what was the actual value of this 20? The real value. You tell me the real value, I double it up for you.
15 cents.
No, the real value is if a dollar is 70 cents.
No, $1 ain't 70 cents. Too much.
30 cents.
Like,
$30.
So how much it is?
I don't know. That would be like.
How many dollars is real? How many real dollars is this $20? Because it ain't 20. I give you double. I swear I'm on.
I'm trying to think. Hold on. If.
What's the listen? How much is this real? How much is this $20 actually worth? $3.20. 16 cents a dollar, right? And it's a 20 right here. What's the actual value of this 20 that I just ripped up? $3.20. Them bitches trying to trick me. Why they gonna put a $20 mark on her when it ain't worth 20? Why they do that? Why they do that? Give me the actual value of the money so I can know how to spend it then. Because you gave me a 20, but it wasn't really 20. No, I'm gonna pay for this one. But I'm saying that they don't understand 0 is a good number. That's the best number I ever heard. Right? Because it ain't worth shit. This is how you know it ain't worth shit, right? Because you go work a job for minimum wage, and then the milk and the gas, everything gets to going up. But your pay don't go up. Yeah, you got a job right now. Milk went up 15 times. Eggs went up. When the last time your check went up? Oh, who keeping the score? Made people do more work for the same money. Just like young Thug over there, Wise Tail. You can't own real estate, gang. You can't own it. You can't own real estate, gang. Listen, money used to be backed by gold. They ran out of gold. They said, fuck it, money backed by my word, and they word ain't shit. Listen, they make y'all think America got the strongest dollar. America got the weakest dollar. That's what I tell you. Go to other countries. You can spend $20 in the other country, get a hotel. That motherfucker room got a pool in it. You go to another country, and that America dollar worth the less. Because when you go to other countries, $20 go a long way. They give you real $20 everywhere else you go. That's why y'all think America dollar so strong. America dollar weak. Yeah, the euro is strong. I just want to keep it real. America broke. America broke. And it's the age of Aquarius, so they getting broker. Shit, man. Them owning your creation make the world go round. Go sell your soul, nigga. Yeah, listen, thank y'all for joining. Go to this channel, it's a new channel. We gotta monetize it. I need to start earning.
I need to wrap that shit.
Yeah, gotta be.
I didn't want to wrap that shit real quick.
Yeah. I need to start earning on this channel. So I don't gotta go sell my soul or sell karma. So I got all his music, I go sell that shit. Yeah, I give him karma, yeah. He'll take karma, cause you can't take me. Yeah. Yeah, take karma cause you can't take me. Yeah, let me run out of money. Yeah, one artist at a time. Listen, I love y'all. I swear to God, my mama. Listen, I just want to give y'all Jews that y'all can use so you won't be no goddamn fool. On GDB Vice Lord, on Larry David, stop playing with me.